Yeah,
we in this bitch,
man.
dog.
We back in
We in this
bitch.
mother.
You already know what it is, man.
B.O.
Another episode of the Boss's Circle, man. I appreciate all the love for the last episode. We did our big one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out all the love, continuous love and support as we, go along our journey.
Mm-hmm.
It's your boy Big Win in this bit. We got a couple, the boss's name. Bosses
Man,
talk
we
to
back,
him.
man. This boss is only today, man. They know how we coming, man. CEO Cam in the building, bro.
Man, this lad of plant poppy. You know what's going on.
It's your boy Steel, man. We're just gonna leave it at that today, man.
Hold on, now that boy trying to.
Gonna leave it
And
at
got a
that.
little fern in his head. Well, let me give him.
Oh shit, my bad.
Let me get my boy right.
Tarzan.
But nah, man, the original boss is back. We done added a couple last 2 episodes. We done added a couple, ladies. Per y'all
Had to bring
request.
the
Now
baddies.
we done got the ladies
Had to
on
bring
here.
the
Everybody
baddies.
asking where the boss is gonna get some ladies.
Yep.
We do 4 ladies on the couch, 2 and 2, so run that episode up. But in this past weekend, a couple things that happened I want to speak on. We had the Floyd Mayweather exhibition. I'm not a fan of exhibitions like that. I think it's terrible for boxing. Floyd is 47 years old. I just think he 50, man. I think he's just walking on out like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my dog, you the greatest, bro. Like, fighting these no names, not Irv Gotti, that's a producer. John Gotti the third. I don't even know what his name is.
Bro, it's all money game regardless,
Exactly.
bro.
And,
That's what it's all
from
be.
that perspective, Floyd rock out because he
Definitely.
getting a 50, 60 million every time he do that.
Every time he walk out
exhibition.
there.
So, do what you do, my boy. But
Yeah, he
as
walk
far
out
as
there,
the
shit.
sport of boxing, it's like, man, he punching the ref. The ref had to get changed middle of the fight. They changed the ref middle of the fight.
Ref caught a hook.
They ain't
I
punched
ain't
the ref.
even
So
see
look,
that.
the ref was calling it
see
unfair.
that.
He kept saying Floyd kept hitting him in the back of the head. So Floyd pushed the ref. It's like, man, watch how you push the ref. And then they switched the ref out mid-fight.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then they
Like,
didn't even finish the fight, though. Didn't even finish it. Broke it up because then they ran through the ring, both corners. Like, on some
they did that
Rumble,
last time,
on some
bro.
Royal Rumble, like, brawl, like, like, everybody. They didn't finish the fight, bro. It's all a money game. They still got paid from it, bro.
he still got played.
Still got paid, bro.
I
Some
would
crazy.
use that platform, but let us see what we want to see. I want to see these rappers out there in the ring.
Who you want to see fight?
I want to see. Give us what we want. Quavo, get out there. Chris Brown,
Chris Breezy.
Drake, you was
Quavo
talking that
and
shit.
Quinn
Kendrick,
Box up and
go.
Kendrick.
Get them out there. What they
Hit
the
body.
female rappers.
Hit by it.
I need Nicki out there. I want to see Cardi out there. I
But they
wanna
not
see-
hitting by that.
I wanna
They not
see
doing
what they
that.
talking
Live,
about.
you're talking about putting them live
Dog,
audience
you
in
know
front
what
of
I'm
them.
saying?
Some MTV celebrity boxing out this bit, boy.
There it
gotta
is.
stop the violence,
Hey,
though, for
copyright.
sure.
We need to copyright that because that's
CLB
money
that.
right there.
CLV, they go ahead and get that
Is that
animosity
gonna
out.
raise
you.
violence though?
Bro, that's straight violence.
No, that's what
That's
we
gonna raise
need.
money on.
That's
If
what
I
we
lose,
need.
if
You
I
gotta put them in
lose,
boxing
if
gloves
I
though.
lose, but
Boxing
it's gonna be
gloves.
some problems.
It ain't just like street fight. You ain't talking street fight.
No,
I mean,
put on the
even if
gloves.
it's boxing gloves,
Yeah.
I'm talking about. Number one, I think that's gonna lower the violence because all these rappers are the ones to shoot a nigga this, shoot a nigga that. Put them gloves on.
If he
I
lose,
mean
you think he ain't gonna shoot?
Yeah.
I mean,
lot
it's,
of them
Oh, yeah.
it's a
Catch
control.
you
It's a
outside.
controlled
You
event,
shot.
though.
You lose the fight. He catch you on the block. You thought it was still cool.
Yeah,
I mean, depending on who it is though.
I mean, yeah.
Quavo and Chris Brown.
I think somebody have to set the tone to do it and like squash it after that, or still talk because that's the
Yeah.
sport of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't think nothing crazy. But
that'd be
that's like some MTV shit. I remember MTV used to have the celebrity boxing figures. Mike Jones used to be on there and shit.
That's hot.
MTV's have all types of. You can get your ride pimped on MTV.
Shout out Exhibit.
yes, sir.
I think a lot of shit about them getting they rides.
Well, them cars don't even work no more.
Yeah, like,
you
it's
can't even
like-
use them cars that they was pimping.
Nah,
That was
just for the
cool
show.
as a kid, though.
That's straight for show.
PS5s in the back of them shit. Alternator
Fish
blowing
tanks
next
in the
week.
wheel.
Bro,
bitch
that
don't
car
last
blow
a
up. You got a working grill in the trunk.
Yeah, that is hot though. A bunch of shit you don't need, but it
You
was
don't
hot.
need, bro. It was crazy. Before had studios and vans.
That's hot.
Wow,
What
bro.
else done happened this weekend?
That was wild,
couple
bro.
things that happened this weekend. We got football coming up next
Nah,
weekend.
football is
I'm
back.
telling
bro.
you.
Football
I'm
is back.
telling you.
Football
Football
coming. I
is
might have to
back.
come on the next episode on my jersey. I ain't got a jersey
But
yet, but I'm
talking
at the buy just for my episode, man. Shout out my boy Colts fan, man. You know what I'm saying? Till I die. You know what I'm saying? Shout out them Colts, man. Hey, before we get
Football
into
season.
further the sports, ladies, I know y'all don't like the sports, but just bear with
Baby,
us. You know
hey,
what I'm saying? Y'all might just learn
got,
something.
you know what I'm saying? Learn something.
Don't
Yeah,
skip
definitely
through.
tap in.
Just learn a little something. But
You gonna shock you, man. You pull up talking about you know about that cover too. Where you learn COB.
nah,
yeah.
she get to saying something about coverage. I'm looking like, bitch, what
Yeah, I was
learn?
about to say that. Yeah,
Fuck you learn that
You get to learn a little too much.
I'm trying
Nah,
to
you
say
gotta
that.
tap me in, man. If you, me personally, as a fan of football, I love if a woman know football.
Yeah, but I'll
Like,
question
you gotta-
it at first.
Nah, I don't even want to question because now if she really know the game, hey, that's cool. Like
That is lit.
think about going to a game and she actually know what's going on.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Or she really know what's
That's
happening.
a rare breed though.
You feel me? That's rarities.
rare
You
breed.
feel
That's
me?
a rare
Rarities for sure. But I think it's cool, man. Definitely. But even with football season coming up, man, there's a lot of excitement this year.
Yeah,
There's
it
a
is.
whole lot of excitement around it for every team. Everybody stacked.
Yeah, because
They can't wait for
What's
Sundays.
his name over there cooking at the what's your husband name, bro?
But they're not
Russell
cooking.
Wilson at Steelers.
Yeah. I want to see what's going on.
Call my
over
nigga
there.
Sierra husband. Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, is that not who he
I told
is?
y'all that though last.
did
Well,
say
I
that.
told
You
y'all
did say
if
that.
it's
You did say
certain,
that.
if it's somebody certain, bro, that's definitely her and whoever
That's
her husband
crazy.
is, bro.
Well, he's a Super Bowl champion. You gonna call
Man,
that man
that guy
Sierra
threw
husband?
a pick on the 1 yard
You
line.
see,
Who was
that's
that guy?
Y'all ego too far into it. That's her husband.
You right, it is.
Like, what do you mean?
But you
I
can't
know.
call him his name.
I didn't remember his name.
That's
I
the
said
That's
Sierra
her husband. Because you know who she is. That was all. That was my
remembered
point.
the name.
You pretty much saying she bigger than him.
I did
You
not
know
say
Sierra.
That. Y'all are putting a lot of words.
You know
in
her
pretty
though.
much what you're
There's a lot of
That's
But
what
you
he
know
said,
it.
right? That's what I took from
Yeah.
it.
Nah, regardless, I think it's still gonna let that regardless.
I mean, first of all, like, you know, I'm not an NFL person. Lad don't give a shit about nothing but the Tide. I'll tell you that now.
Roll Tide,
Nothing
baby.
but the
Yeah,
Tide,
that's what
baby.
I'm talking about, man. Shout
But
out
I
to
mean, I
Tide.
didn't even remember his name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's-
saying?
it's
I just
good,
ain't remember his
bro.
name at the time.
It's good. Let me speaking of keeping it on when we on that high end relationship. I seen I can't remember the guy name. He in the club though. His wife proposed to him mid club.
No, I seen that.
But-
That made me so fucking mad.
Wait, so I'm gonna ask y'all these 2 questions with it. He had already like proposed to her, right? He had already did that. This was like her way of proposing to him. They in the club. She bring out the sign, woody woo.
What the sign say?
I can't even remember what the sign said, but it was a sign for sure.
Okay, yeah,
and she gave
like
him
a bottle girl sign?
yeah, like they bought the bottle girl sign
That's
out.
crazy.
And I don't think it said "Will you marry me?" It wasn't nothing like that. It was something playful. Now he was cool with it though.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
if I
also
already
ask you
proposed.
this: how y'all feel about the women proposing? Like that's outlandish. That still happens. We ain't just quoting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
Definitely don't do it.
Please
for me
don't
at
do it.
all. Wait,
That is some all.
how would y'all
out
feel
nut
in
shit.
Gilbert Arenas? That's what it was. Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, she proposed to him?
She proposed him in the club. He had already proposed
was
a grip
Gilbert.
ago. He proposed a grip
You
ago.
on that?
Don't do nothing.
Yeah, you not ready at that point. Calm down. Calm
You go-
down. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, you imagine that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We in Atlanta. Imagine you're in Lennox and your girl dropped down on one knee in the middle of the mall.
You just splurged on her. She was
Like,
ready.
if you splurge, are you really on your knee in the
On
middle of the
her.
mall? And everybody looking at me. You ask, what? Bro,
No, that's crazy.
Get up.
That's what I find
I
crazy.
don't even
Get
know
up.
if it's society or just tradition, but just don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm
No.
good.
Don't do that in Germany.
But it's even with proposal. Like I feel like when it's time for me to bury the knee, I'm gonna be nervous as shit. I might get to stuttering because it's just one of
yeah,
those
yeah,
moments.
it's
Like
real
you know what I'm saying, you
times,
want everything to go like
Perfect.
and it's a lot of build up. Like
Yeah.
all the years y'all have been together come to this moment. It's not even your marriage yet. Like
Yeah.
it's just a proposal to
The
get.
drop.
It's like, boy, I might start stuttering in that bitch. Like one of them.
That's
boy,
why I
oh
think
my
it
God.
needs to be less.
They can be straight.
I think I'm gonna start on the vows part than that part.
Yeah, the
Nah,
vows crazy.
vows easy. If I got down on my knee, the vows the easy part. But deciding to get down on my knee
Is the hard part.
That's the hard part. Like, how do I know you're the one for me? You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things that go through guys' head when when
know.
you start thinking you ready. It's like, is this the one for me? How long are we gonna last? Or I know we've been having this problem. Is this gonna turn into a big problem in the future? It's just a lot of things that, am I ready? Am I ready financially? It's a lot that comes with being a husband. So it's like you adding all this pressure. It's like, let me get to that point where I'm ready, so I can be doing this of my own free will, and it's not like, oh, you have to egg me on to do it. You know, let this be my decision.
Yeah.
It's crazy too because girls already have their notion of how they want the proposal to even go. Like they already know where they want to be. They know who they want involved.
Yeah.
They don't want.
Yeah.
Don't just. That's another topic for the man, man. Don't just pop up thinking she was ready and you're sick.
I mean,
You're sick. She
gotta-
tell you no.
You gotta know.
You can read.
Yeah.
The room.
You gotta know.
You gotta read the room.
You better know.
I feel like most of the time the woman gonna let you know before you even have to ask. Like, oh, you want to get married soon? Nah, she gonna be done let you know a couple times,
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
3, 4 times. Like,
then put it out
she
there.
gonna straight say it too when we get married. Like, you know what
Straight
I'm saying?
up.
I'm almost ready for marriage. How
I
you?
don't think it's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think it is.
But
not
it's
either.
just I don't think it's nothing wrong with hinting.
Yeah.
But it's also a point, like, I feel like nowadays, it's like women are more excited to be married than to be a wife. Because it's a difference.
Yeah.
And I just think, while you're so ready to be married, ask yourself, am I a wife? Am I ready to take what comes with that, with being a wife?
Or do I just want the title?
Or do I just want the title? Or do I want my friends to say, well, so-and-so's married and they got married and they're doing this and they doing that? Because that's what a lot of it is. It's like number one, women are already on that clock that men don't have. So it's like, you know, they want to see who get there first almost to me.
I feel like that clock will push men though. Like, I feel like that clock has good and bad draws for me. Like,
Yeah.
if you get a girl that sometimes she might be older than you, or sometimes she might be the same age as you, but she just, you know, women mature faster. So, but a man could be a little complacent, or he just not on it as much. Sometimes, not all men. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. And that girl get up in your life, and boy, she get you on that horse, boy.
Yeah.
She get you on that horse.
Yeah.
You might say, I ain't want kids in 6 years, and then your girl start wanting kids. As she grow up, you be like, well, damn, boy.
Yeah,
God,
she
pushing
ready.
it, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
ready.
pushing it because women grow fast, bro. Like,
Yeah.
they grow quick. And, like, I know a partner, he said his wife ain't want no kids, and now she ticking on it, you know what I'm saying? And that goes to say, like,
I don't think that's fair.
I mean, it's not, but that's how it go, bro. Like, I know me personally,
You gotta compromise.
I ain't want kids at when I was young, 22, 20. I don't want no damn kids, but I got my girl, and shit just start
It
changing.
be like that though.
bro.
You gotta
Yeah, it just start
compromise
changing, bro.
regardless.
Yeah, it
Like
start
even when
changing.
you get into it, you
That's
gotta.
a terrible compromise.
But I'm saying that you have to compromise regardless, like for anything.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure,
compromisation.
for sure.
You have to be able to do it in a relationship because their opinion matters. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a dictator in it. But even on something like that though, that is as drastic. I mean, you gonna do what it takes for your relationship. You know what I'm saying? For the greater good of it, and that's finding that median. I think that's where a lot of folk had that problem trying to find that median and understanding where they partner coming from though to even get to that point.
Yeah, I think that's the big one in communication is actually seeing it from their point of view.
Understanding.
And it's like and it's really hard because it's like a lot of it is like sex based. Like I felt like what you did was disrespectful because I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If you being a woman, you wouldn't understand it because you're not a man. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't get that. So it's like you have to kind of put everything into perspective before you come to these decisions. And like you said, you really gotta come in there ready to compromise. You can't come in there thinking about I'm not gonna change this. I'm not gonna change. This is how I am.
And that come with putting your pride aside too.
Yeah.
That come with putting your pride and ego to the side. Like, nah, you know what? If I continue to just say it's gonna be like this, and then I know ain't nothing gonna change. I can't just force that hand or that other half to want to do something. You know what I'm saying? And so, me personally, that's why I'm still single. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like whatever I got going on for me right now is way more important than whatever you is. Honestly. But I feel like when you get, and that's fair for me. I can say that. Y'all don't pay no bills for me.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I get to a point that say, you know what, nah, it is time to, like that boy say, you got to find someone to share this with. All right, cool. Then I'm able to, hey, I'm fully where I'm at, and these are the things that I would want reciprocated type thing. And be able to just explain that and be open with it, and then go from there.
Go from there.
Go from there.
She got herself for sure.
Yeah, you definitely, bro. You got to, man. Don't go into and that's another thing, bro. Like, I don't really think people should go into it or a relationship and they not fully themselves. They don't fully know how they self work. Now you getting somebody else on top of what you got.
I don't know. I feel that, and I come from two perspectives when people say that, like, oh, you should be at a certain place before you date. Number one, you ain't never gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Like that is a milestone that's gonna constantly move. Like when I hear people say, well, I want to make sure I'm ready to have kids. Don't get me wrong. Now there is such thing as a financially stable.
Yeah,
you want to
definitely
be
ready.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But when we say ready,
Mentally, you don't know.
there's never a ready. And like you said, you shouldn't date until you know yourself and this and that. You're never gonna know yourself. That's like you're a constantly changing person. I mean, you're gonna know your morals.
Exactly.
Your
That was
principles,
my point.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But as far as like knowing yourself and who you are, people are constantly changing. And I think that's a lot of the breakups that happen in relationships. Like you hear, oh, well, they're just not who they were 20 years ago. Well, no one is. No one's going to be that same person. It's about getting with someone and finding someone you can grow with, but also who you can be stagnant with when you having those hard times and y'all going through a little struggle. You got to find someone you can struggle with. Everybody can be successful together.
Yep.
You give me $10 million. It's going to be hard to find someone who can't make me happy. I got $10 million. But when we talk, you need to find someone you can struggle with when y'all eating them TV dinners, them sandwiches for the rest of the
So let me ask you. So like you were saying, you were single, right? So what if, like, you know, your career just jumped fast? Do you think it'll be a lot harder to find someone to be with you, to share with, or you think it'll be? Because I feel like it'll take a lot more of siphoning through, like, oh, she just an Instagram bitch. She just want that cheddar. Or, now, she got some good morals, but she probably wouldn't be with me without the cheddar. Would you still date somebody like that?
But see, that was my point, though. Like, one, men know. Like, we know.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
We can see it a mile away.
Yeah.
Do we?
The fishes don't.
I feel like
The fishes don't. The fishes don't. They don't see it.
Yeah.
And y'all know who I'm talking about. There's some fish out there. Women know. They be out there.
Yeah,
They
going
know.
for
Come
it.
on now. Come on now. It's a deal. Come on now. We know. Come on, fella.
Real
But
sharks know.
You hear me? When you got there with them sharks, a shark can tell. Oh, nah. She don't.
What make a fish a fish, man?
Come on, man.
Going
The
for
fish-
some shit, boy.
Going
for some
the fish going for all bait. Fish go for all bait. He
athletes
biting
out
at
here,
everything.
young
Biting at
nigga
everything.
athletes out here going for these women that's old
Fish.
as hell. Letting
Just because they got it. The big fish, too, come through all type of scales. Millions of scales.
And I feel like that's an Instagram hustle. So if I had NBA money or just enough money to have money, you know what I'm saying, to somebody, because I feel like once you start getting a lot of money, it ain't really no hiding it.
Nah.
Like you can't hide money.
Yeah. It's
You done
money
did
come out
something.
you.
Yeah.
You done did something.
Mannerisms.
What you gonna? Yeah, you can drive a Camry, but you gonna be going on vacation a lot.
You
You
gonna
can't
do
hide
something.
money, bro.
Bro, you
Let's
can't hide it. It's
you
just
can't
certain
hide it,
shit
bro.
that you're
Can't
going
hide
to be
it.
doing.
that you just can't
Suddenly
hide.
you in
Can't
the club and you can afford that bottle by
Next
yourself.
thing you know, niggas
hide
on your
it.
Instagram, you in Bali for 7 days. How is he doing that? He got money.
Yeah,
So
he
you
got
can't
Can't
hide
hide
it.
it.
You can't
You
hide
gonna do
it, bro.
something with it.
So with that being said, how do you siphon through these hoes? Like, how do you know, bro? Like,
It's for me, man. It's a heavy vetting process, bro. It's a very, very.
even heavier
I'm
than what it is
like
now.
even like right now because I already see that. Like you said, I already see my goals and aspirations that I have for myself. So I already have to vet you 10 times harder because I know if we get to that mountaintop, it's gonna come with it, like you said. So if I'm gonna bring you up here on this mountain, I got to make sure you can know how to climb.
Yeah.
I got to make sure you got the proper lungs, that you can breathe up there. Like I need to know everything.
You got to make sure they ready.
I got to make sure you mentally prepared to even see that high up.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this. This is another great question I want to ask y'all. Like, everybody want to get to the top of the mountain, right? But everybody just don't make it to the top of the mountain.
Nope.
And that's just how life goes.
That's life.
You know, all four of us want to be rich, but God willing, I hope we all is rich, but we might
are.
not all be rich.
Yeah.
So what do you think y'all would do to make y'all happy besides money? And that you can look back when you 60, 70 and be like, damn, I had a good life.
Man.
If let's say asterisk, if you aren't rich, like fully rich.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now. You got to be rich in the spirit, one.
in
But
mind, too.
what I feel like is it's really how bad you want it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at my situations, just my friends, the people around me. I have a lot of different people around me.
Yeah.
I have a lot more successful people around me. And you know, you can sit there and you can blame life,
Everybody else.
or you can go get it, dog. Like, you know, I have, like, honestly, I have, you know, certain views on rich and people who are in poverty. But one thing I will say about the rich is they all say the same thing. If you want it, you gonna go get it.
Yeah, you gonna
and
go
I
get it.
looked at that in everything that I prioritized in my life, from how I move my money to my time, when certain orders I do things in. All of that plays a part in where you're at the end of the day. And then all of that adds up to the end of the year, end of the decade, and that's how you have to do it. But you got to start day by day going to get as much as you can.
Yeah.
If you giving yourself them excuses, you giving someone else that opportunity.
Yeah.
So you got to go get it.
Let me tell y'all this, man. So I was thinking, right? And I was thinking, like, you know, it's kind of sad that everybody can't be rich. But everybody's not meant to be financially rich. People, like, when I go down south, my grandmother, she's 87. She still lives on the land that when they abolished slavery, they gave her. But she feels like rich, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we go down there, she doesn't worry about anything. She has garden. And to her, that's everything.
Everything,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
so it's really perspective is what you're saying. So piggyback, so it's perspective. But what I'm trying to say is, I feel like a lot of people want that financial freedom, but a lot of people don't want to change the bad shit they doing, bro.
Yeah,
They
but
keep
that's what I'm saying,
bad
though.
habits and practices, all the bad stuff that they doing, and it's just like, man, consumer debt. Like, we bosses, we gotta talk about some money. Consumer debt, they not doing right with invest. You can invest in a bunch of stuff.
Little stuff.
Life insurance,
Little stuff.
stock market, real estate.
Little stuff.
But it don't come quick though. Like,
Never.
you know what I'm saying? You got to be willing to sit down for 10, 15 years and get rich when you 40.
But that's what I'm
Rather than
saying.
never get rich.
That's what I'm saying. They was calling me hater in the other episode because I was talking about the scammers and how when they get caught, I don't be mad because they skip the line.
Yeah.
But to like you just said, the people who really got it, it takes years of sitting down,
And grinding.
putting your money here, putting your money there, going without. To be rich, you literally have to be rich in the spirit, because if you are looking at what everybody else got, like, oh, I need that, or I need that T-shirt, I need this. Maybe they can afford to spend $280 on a T-shirt because they put that work in to be able to do that. You, on the other hand, just feel like you deserve the T-shirt. You're not investing. Like you said, you're not working. You're not looking at all these different avenues to create wealth. You just feel like you deserve it, so you just not
Or you
managing
think
your
it's-
money
or
right.
you think if it don't come quick, it ain't gonna come at all. It's not gonna come quick.
It never does.
It's
If you
not
are
gonna come
getting
quick.
rich, you're never even gonna get to experience your own wealth. Like,
Exactly.
it goes to the people behind you. So
It's not even for
Unless,
you, man.
but also to that, I feel like you can experience it if you start when your folks tell you, or that's another topic that I feel like financial literacy has to be taught. And I feel like when we have kids, we have to break that cycle. But we've talked about that in the past. So with that being said, when we get that knowledge, we have to take that knowledge and apply it. Don't just take that knowledge and be like, yeah, I hear you, OG. I hear you.
But use it.
And not do it. Because
But
then
use
you're
it.
going to be where OG was.
And
OG
I-
selling you something that he should have learned when he was 25, and he's 50 now. That's a whole 25-year gap. If you put the $50 up in the stock market, or the IULs, or the, you know what I'm saying, bro, the high yield interest savings, bro, with the 5%, bro. Bro, I promise you, bro, if you put $100 a month, a week, for 20 years, bro, you have so much cash, and then you could just invest. But by the time you know what to, like, say I'm 25 now, right? And I don't put no money up. And then when I turn 35, bro, I come up on $1 million lit, or something that could make us so much money. But I don't got what? I don't have the capital to start the business. Now I got to go start from ground zero on trying to save the money to get the play. You done missed the play.
You missed it.
The
Yeah,
play
you
gone.
missed
It's like the streets. Like, I ain't never been to the streets. I'm a suburban dude, but it's like the streets now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say you a plug, nigga try and buy a zip or something. You know what I'm saying? Or just anything. And you don't answer the phone. Then what?
Yeah.
He
Play
gone.
gone.
The play
Play
gone.
gone.
That's the
Yeah.
same
Play
thing
gone.
with life. Like, say you got them 25 and my homeboy Steve or Taylon or anybody come to me like, bro, we can do this, bro. You got $50,000 in cash, or you got good credit, or you got to have something.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing in this world for nothing.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You got to have something, good credit, money, or a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I'm gonna touch on a couple things there, bro. Cause honestly, both of y'all right. One, you definitely got to be rich in spirit, bro. Regardless of whatever going on, you need to be grateful that you're waking up in the morning
Oh, God.
and be rich off life.
For sure.
Just the fact you got breath, air, 2 feet, legs, or the whole 9. That's the first step into being rich. You got to have
Facts.
that spirit.
and acknowledge that.
And be grateful of it. And the second point, to your grandma's perspective, you got to be rich in the mind, bro. For if you talk to any old person, bro, first off, they don't want to move because they like that peace, that serenity, that quietness. So when you looking for something, if you're not looking for something that's gonna bring you that peace, that calmness, like, it ain't a care in the
ain't
world.
worth it.
And that's what women is for men. That's why men do need a woman. But if it's not that woman, you got to find you something that still give you that feeling. If you an athlete and it was football, that football gone, now you got to find something else. If you got to go, if whatever that case may be, you always have to continue to chase that. And that's why one of my favorite movies, it ain't my favorite movie, but it's definitely one of my favorite movies. Shout out Shrek is the favorite, but one of my favorite movies, Pursuit of Happiness,
knew
bro.
you was about to say
Pursuit
that.
of
I
Happiness,
knew you was about to say
1,000%,
that,
bro.
bro. I knew you was about to say
1,000%. Will in there struggling. Wife left him. Him and the kid ain't
In
got
the
nothing.
bathroom, they have nothing.
In the bathroom.
But that's what I'm saying.
You will shed tears in this
Dog,
story.
that's what I'm getting at. You got people. And I know people right now sit and complain about where they at.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you got 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 feet, and you sitting here complaining.
And it's
Money, stock market been open. Money been out there. I remember as kids, we needed some money. We going to cut grass. The problem is your pride of
your
where
work
you,
ethic.
of where you want to work. Oh no, I can't go work at McDonald's. So you gonna sit here
Why?
and look at me?
Well,
Like,
first of all, they making way more minimum wage in McDonald's now than they ever was.
dog, it don't matter about that. What I'm saying is, people are give themselves too many excuses, and sometimes that pride is an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're too prideful to have that
To get a
9 to
job.
5
To get a
go
job.
get it. Oh, I can't work here. I can't work here. But you can sit on this block around a whole bunch of people and not make anything.
And it's kind of sad when you think that aspect of like hustling the right way. Like there's two type of hustle. They hustling now, but they ain't doing it the right way. And I feel like it's sad that the right way was never instilled, or it might have been, but I feel like if it wasn't, I feel bad for it because I had grew up in a household where my dad, my mom, they took care of me, gave me everything I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I was like, like that. So I grew up fortunate. But my dad still instilled in me like, nigga, I'm getting money. This ain't your money. Me and my homeboy, Damani, Fremont boy, we was on gutters at 12 years old, cleaning out gutters in the neighborhood. And I didn't have to though. But it was to the point where you do have to.
No, you must.
You have to.
Because
like,
it
don't think
instills
because you don't have to that you don't
that
have
you
to.
don't.
You're
Exactly.
never gonna do it.
You never.
Or you're gonna go down different way, this way, like you're gonna veer different ways. But it got to be instilled in you, like no matter what, bro, you got to go and get some money, but you have to do right by the money, bro. People think you get all this money and you gonna be rich. If you ain't got the right practices, you gonna lose it faster than you got it.
I had my first, and I thank my mom all the time, bro. For one, because her financial literacy is crazy, but she had to learn that herself.
Yeah.
Because our grandparents ain't had that.
Nope.
They was not up like that.
Yeah,
So my mom had to learn that for herself, and when she was learning it, she was making us learn it with her. I had my first debit card coming in middle school. I had a PIN code and everything. I had my first phone in elementary because I had to be able to communicate with her. And they was learning the basics. I couldn't do nothing on the phone, can't do nothing with the credit card, but you gonna know what you can do with money and having the card.
Dog.
Knowing how to budget that money, having a plan for it that whole week. All right, here your allowance, you did your chores, you did your work, here your allowance, how you gonna break that money down? What you gonna do with it? Tell me, what you gonna do?
And as a young nigga, you probably gonna fuck it up on some
you gonna
candy
tear
or
it
something
up.
dumb.
But see, to that same point, having to go to her and say, yeah, this what I'm gonna do with the money this week. Oh, no, I ain't even gonna take the money. I'm gonna wait till you give me some more next week.
Going on straight cookies and hot Cheetos at lunch.
You young, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even, it's little stuff, bro.
It was the exact opposite for me, dog. I'm telling you right now, on some ATL shit, bro. I am in probably 5th or 4th grade, bro. Matter of fact, I'm probably in 4th grade, bro. So my mom, we ain't have it like that.
Yeah.
So all this do your chores, you getting this money. No, you're gonna do your chores.
You're gonna do them chores regardless.
So I don't know about that, but I'm telling you, so
ours.
my brother, Richard Steve in Atlanta, shout out Richard Steve in Atlanta.
No doubt.
He was selling candy at school, dog, on some ATL shit. This man used to come home wide up. Like, Steve, what nigga? You selling Skittles?
He put me on to the
You
candy.
selling
I said,
Skittles?
"Oh, say less. We going to Sam's and get the $22 pack of Skittles and everything.
Dog.
We in the candy. We in the middle school together. selling
Biggest
that
hustle
candy.
ever back then.
Dog, what?
DJ had that
Coming
plat.
in with
Shout out the
records,
label.
and so just at that young age, just seeing, okay, hold on. I see you got this hustle over here. And then like my mom, she was always a hustler. Just everybody who was older than me around me was hustling. And it was like, somebody was saying, I'm asking Steve, $5 here. $5 here. I need to get on some hustle too.
But you need people like that around you, like to the point where you were saying, I was around them times. Like before the candy, nigga, I don't know if you remember, we was pushing a lawnmower around the hood. Up the hill. We pushing the
got my fly.
lawnmower with the weed whacker around the hood.
Still got my fly.
Middle of the summer, 100
Washing
degrees.
cars.
Wife beater, too young nigga. We 11 years old, 12 years old. We pushing
Get
that.
into it.
Bro, we pushing that lawnmower 2-3 miles, bro, to get $50, bro. But we didn't have to, or he might have to, but I didn't have to. But I needed people like that around me to bring you, to keep you down on earth, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you're more fortunate than others, sometimes financially, You need people like that that'll keep you grounded, or sometimes it can get you big headed, right? It will get you big headed. You know what I'm saying? But that people like that around you can keep you grounded to earth. Like, okay, I will buy a $200 shirt. My boy Steve won't buy a shirt in 4 months. But it's two different sides of the spectrum, and that will keep you into the loop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need people like that that are different but also have the same mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that will keep you not only humble, it'll keep you driven, and it'll be like, because you'll spend $100, $200 on the shirt, but then they'll try to spend $200 on some money, and then you'll feel like, damn, the shirt was cool, but it was like, I probably should have did that. You know what I'm saying? But next time I'm going to do that, but I'm probably going to buy the shirt too. But I'm still going to do that too, though. You know what I'm saying? But, so you definitely need people that keep you grounded.
Like you were saying, that people keep you grounded. I don't know if y'all seen recently, but it's been like with Lil Yachty. He's been putting a lot of people on. First of all, Yachty puts a lot of people on.
Yeah, he
I will
does.
say.
He does.
I will give him that. He puts a lot of people on. But he's facing backlash. Like, oh, he's throwing it back in their face.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of walking the line like, is he throwing it back in their face, or
Telling the truth.
or is it just
Yeah,
like
they
an
showing their
acknowledgement
hand.
thing?
They biting the hand that feed them. This is how I feel about that situation. I do think that he didn't have to go in on Mitch like that on the podcast. I don't think that was appropriate, honestly. Even like, because I'm somebody that I used to do the same thing. My homeboys used to sleep in my crib, bro. You know, y'all know me, bro. I gave my niggas my clothes, wear my shoes, bro. You don't do that, bro. Not even to that magnitude I haven't done it, but I will. But I think he's probably just fed up, and I understand that, but I don't think that was cool to do Mitch like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just straight up tell nobody you ain't gonna be shit without me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't cool in that aspect. But as far as the other situation, like writing all they raps and dressing all them and they talking down on them, sometimes you just gotta pop out and show niggas. Like, you gotta really.
He asked for that though. You can't make a label and be like, I dress y'all and write y'all lyrics,
Right.
and I spent this much on y'all. That's what a label does.
Yeah, that is.
You're
that
doing
is.
your job.
That is. That is.
So you can't want the job and complain about it. But also the conversation that we had was like, the question was like, oh, what would you tell people in the hood trying to get it?
Yeah, I seen that.
And so then he was like, oh, I told him to go to work. And Yachty was like, oh, well, you can't say that
Because you didn't go to
work. But it's like, yeah,
And they could have left it at that,
They
though.
could have left it. Yeah, they definitely.
But then they
could've
start
left
going
it.
a little deeper.
He started teasing.
And Glock was in the interview like this. Where my phone at? He starts to he's looking awkward as hell in the interview. I'm like, yo, that's weird
Nah,
as
some
hell,
stuff,
bro.
man. But to that point too, bro. Some stuff don't even be needing to go that far. Like that's your
Exactly.
brother. Like it don't matter what it is, man. Y'all know I hit with day ones. All that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, bro, it ain't even gotta get to that point for you to put words onto your mans and not deter y'all friendship and
especially if you
everything
have
that
that
they
kind
built.
of platform.
Exactly, especially doing it on a platform like that, man. Something like some stuff got to be behind closed doors, and I think that's what's really wrong with social. People think you got to run to social media with everything, putting everything out there. Get on. My boyfriend left you on there crying. People, you know what I'm saying? You putting your whole life stories out there and stuff, bro. And it's like, for what, man? Like,
I've never understood that.
people get on there and cry
Like,
immediately.
Go to social media, like,
Cry. Real tears.
he was cheating on me.
Real
In the
tears.
camera
What
crying.
do you want me to do?
Real tears. Putting them on blast for what? What you blasting them
I don't
for?
care. I'm spinning that mixtape. I'm telling you that now. I'm spinning that tape.
Like, bro, like,
Any of that.
I don't understand, man. Especially if you're man. The way I see it, man, that ain't your man's. You gonna do it. You gonna talk bad on them like that. Because if you would have did it, you would have did it anywhere else too.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. So I don't like that type of stuff, man. I ain't even know about this situation. Like, and for him, I mean, you can see that that's probably the type of guy he is. You get to
do
coming
it
out. You know what I'm saying? You do it again, bro. So
I do a lot because he's been around Drake.
yeah, you feel me? Like you
got a
can.
lot of the same stuff being said.
Nah, man, it's good.
Speaking of hanging with the right folks, man, I ain't start hanging with the right folks till probably now. Hell, me growing up, I was on the opposite side. I wasn't around cutting a lawnmower. I mean, rolling around the lawnmower and shit. I was hanging with the wrong folks, for real, for real.
Hey, you gotta know your
I
circles.
ain't learned to start hustling for myself till I got to this age.
Yeah, and
What made you separate though?
Man, I start realizing
You
shit,
see it.
I'm not in the place that I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
I can't keep depending on my mom
Facts.
to give me some money and shit. I need to go get some money myself.
Myself.
Sure, and then I heard a dude named Earl Thomas said, when you want to like succeed, hold on, what he said? He said if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful in life. So
Yeah, I know exactly.
that didn't turn my head around.
It flip, bro. Because you got to have that switch, man. That's what I said for a man. Like, one day he going to wake up and look at himself in the mirror. This ain't cutting. It don't matter what avenue of life they on. I promise you, it doesn't matter. And it's honestly for anybody. Because at some point, you going to say, I got to get something going. This ain't, whatever I got going on right now, I ain't cutting it. I need more, whatever it is. Because if you don't, you complacent. You gonna everything you gonna do, then you're like, oh no, I'm good. You're fine. We're not elevating from that point. So for me, man, my sky is the limit every day. I'm trying every time I do something else, I'm trying to outdo myself. It ain't with no competition, nobody else. This for me.
Literally.
And everything I do is for me. And if you see it, you saw it because I wanted to do it.
I feel like when you about to break through, you can like feel it in your soul.
Yeah, you can.
You know.
Just, like you like vibrant. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
when
Like
it get
you like
hard.
every day, like you feel unsettled, but like you know you grinding for something. But it's like I can feel me about to
Because
just
you right there. It's
break
about to
Yeah,
get hard.
keep
you
going.
exactly, and that's what it's about to get hard, but it needs to be hard.
Keep going.
Yeah,
No
because that's
diddy,
how
it
bad
needs-
you want it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
You got to go get it. You got to go chase it. You got to be consistent. Like I be doing YouTube outside the podcast, and I be finding myself slacking. But I'm like, how bad do I really want this? shit?
Consistency.
Yeah.
Because you can't keep saying you want it, and you ain't doing it. Then you don't want it bad enough.
don't want it,
Ain't
yeah.
no you tired and all. Man, you don't want that shit. There's people that work 2-3 jobs. Mamas don't work 2-3 jobs to put food on the plate for 5 kids. I ain't got no kids, no obligations. I don't want it bad enough. You know
don't
what I'm
want it.
saying? Like
You
that's
don't
the
want it.
truth, bro. Like that's
Nah,
the
that
truth.
is-
Like
You don't want
if I'm falling and slacking on something, gym, this, then I just am slacking. There's no excuse. You gotta tell yourself that you slacking, and that's on me. But I have to be more consistent. And I feel like, and I ain't even gonna say no next year, 2025. Nah,
they got
I'm
to
talking
start
about
today.
now. Yeah, I'm
You
talking
and
about
I hate
tomorrow
that.
morning.
That's one of my
Yeah.
biggest things.
Every
bro.
2025.
I hate
this year
that,
I'm gonna
bro.
pray for consistency. Motherfucker, you should have started that.
You
in
should have
November.
been on that, gang.
You should have
Like,
started that November.
don't
not
wait for
January.
no New Year's resolution to
Facts.
start doing what you should have been doing.
Dog.
Because then you ain't even ready on New Year's.
Yep.
Cause
You not
that's why
ready.
I started laughing when you said that you gotta wake up and look yourself in the mirror, dog. Cause it's like I'm laughing because I'm thinking about the people who don't have shit going, and it's like, what do you do when you wake up and look yourself in the mirror every day?
What you do?
Like, I
You
got
ain't
a
going
dollar
nowhere.
in my pocket. I got a lighter and a Black and Mild.
And some gas.
On this couch, you ain't got nowhere to go.
What do you think
Ain't
about?
nobody finna pay you for nothing.
nothing.
You just standing there all day,
just-
sitting there all day.
But that's cool though for them.
That
And
ain't,
that's
bro.
the bad,
Get
but that's
from
the
around
bad
me.
part though. But that's
not
Get,
what I'm
get,
saying,
and if
though.
you
What
sitting,
do you
hey, if you sitting around any of them folk, get from around them. I'm
no.
telling you not, get from around them.
them
Bro.
Bring
folks.
'em
Won't,
with you.
them folks won't be around me.
Bring
I'ma
them
tell
with you and do what?
Bring them with you.
Bring them with you where?
Where you gonna
Dog,
take them?
a lot of the times, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Bring 'em
a
with
lot-
you
A lot
where?
of the times, if you in immediate, I'm gonna tell you like this: you are who you around.
Yes.
If you got someone in your immediate circle, and all they got in their pocket is a Black and Mild and weed, and you are around them,
That means that's all you got.
9 times out of 10,
What you got in your pocket?
Black and mild. No,
Black and Mild and
the,
weed.
the lighter.
I'm telling you,
In the
you
backwoods.
got a piece
Yeah,
of the
man.
equation. So if you are a person who got that around you and you've woken up like, okay, I don't have nothing going.
Okay.
I need to make some plays.
You need to wake
Bring
him up.
that homie with
Wake
you.
him up too.
Yeah, wake him up to try to
Yeah.
wake him up.
Yeah.
Don't crash out. You know, you trying to bring him with you and then you mess yourself up.
But like you
If
said,
you can bring him.
it's with that pride, man. What if you wake up and you done got you a warehouse job? You say, hey, but they hiring everybody right now. Man, I ain't going in that warehouse. I ain't
You don't
going, man.
want
You
it.
go.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't get no one.
You gotta get robbed. You that at that point
But,
separate.
but at that point, you know who you around though, and you comfortable who you around. Because at this point in my life, I ain't around no bums.
Don't even come
This
around
is
me.
this is a mini circle of bosses.
Boy.
I got a real circle of bosses. Ain't none of us
Yeah,
on no
they
bum
ain't-
shit.
I got a dime.
And
I got
ain't-
a dime worth of bosses.
And ain't none of us on no straight laid back kicking it bum shit. Because if you is, we probably chewing you out.
Get from over here.
We gonna chew you out a couple times,
Get
and then
from
we gonna
over here.
boot you out. You out the circle.
You wild.
Cause you a square.
You was a square. You was a square. And they ain't hit Rocco
You
back
out
in the day.
circle, bro.
They did
You a
not hit
square, bro.
Rocco.
Keep the squares about your circles. You don't want it. Cause soon enough, we gonna keep grinding, bro, and something's gonna click in us, and we gonna all connect, and we gonna come together.
And you
and
gonna say it's
and it's
gonna
gonna be a moonshot, bro.
Yeah,
we gonna be Lambos and bad boy, woman, wife,
Stay over.
not even a woman. We got
You can't even
wives,
come around, bro.
houses, boats.
It's a different
Hang
language.
around, bro. It's crazy.
And we ain't
dog.
gonna even know what a black and mild look
It's
like.
crazy, bro.
Cause you light up a black and mild around me, I might turn my head like, what the fuck are you doing?
Security.
What the hell? You lighting up a black and mild, my dude?
I had
Like,
a homeboy ask me. He said, cause I don't be around him all the time, but he was like, why you don't be hanging out no more?
yeah.
And I almost started laughing. Cause what the fuck are you talking about? Why don't be hanging out? Hanging out.
What you got going?
Nigga, I'm trying to get this fucking bread. What are you talking about hanging out?
Shit done got serious.
What are you
mean
talking
hanging
about?
out?
Hanging
Shit done
out.
got. And to
That
that,
got crazy.
in these last 2 months of summer, bro, I'm thank God that summer over, bro. I've been outside too much, bro. I really don't go outside like that now that I got older. And like August, bro, I literally been outside every weekend, and it's like, bro, this shit is. I don't know how people do it. I wake up Monday tired as hell.
Burnt.
Don Julio done kicked my ass all weekend. Don Julio done kicked my ass
Something
all
definitely
weekend,
old.
and I'm telling you, bro, like, is we old?
Bro,
Or is
we been
is
old,
that just
bro.
don't excite us no more? Cause on vacation, I'm up at 7 in the morning.
That's different, though.
It don't excite us.
It don't excite us.
It doesn't.
Excite us, bro.
Kids,
Exactly,
Yeah,
and that's
We've
what I
been
tell
outside
people.
since high school. Like we've been
Before
doing,
that.
we was
Yeah.
doing college stuff in high school.
Literally.
So then when we got to college, it was like, well, for those who went to college,
Bro, it was-
once we was around that age, we was already doing stuff that was.
We been
forever.
grown.
So now it's like we're at that age where everybody's outside, and it's like, yo, this is 8 years ago. This is,
It ain't nothing
so this ain't
changed.
nothing new, but now you talking about doing that exact same thing, but now I'm in Bali. Well, hold on, like you said, I'm up
Yeah.
7:30.
Yeah.
See, I be seeing like I didn't go to college, but I know people that went out 4 years, and I'm still in the same city. So when they come back, they want to run Atlanta up because they've been gone 4 years. And they came back maybe Christmas, so they really missed the Atlanta scene. Well, I've been in Atlanta for 4 years now. When you was gone, my butt, you know what I'm saying. But now you done came back, you want to run the city up, and it's like, yeah, the city cool, but it's like, and then people be asking me, how you go on vacation every other month? Because I don't go to the club. Like, if you
Say that
stay out
money
the
out the
club,
club.
you can go to vacation. We
Watch
just spend
out.
our money on different stuff. It's $80
way
a
more.
night to go to the club. I don't care what you say.
That's a
For
cheap
men,
night.
30,
That's
40
a-
to get in.
that's a
A
cheap
drink,
night.
15. That's one
Parking.
drink. Parking, $30. You at $80 now. You ain't
my
buy a
God.
bottle yet.
You ain't did
You ain't
nothing.
buy a lady a drink
You ain't even
yet.
got in. You down 120.
You feel me? Off the muscle.
You ain't even got in.
Let's not even speak about $4 worth of premium gas to get out to Atlanta. You want to talk about a club? I might go, but
Bro,
a
it's
club every
raps,
now and then,
cuz.
cool. Turn up with your homeboys, but then you wake up the next morning like, why the fuck did we do that?
Yeah, bro, that club.
I do it to celebrate.
It better
I'm
be
not
to
just gonna
celebrate.
be out there. If it's the homie birthday, the homie graduated, you know, a kid, new job, we will celebrate.
I'll do it.
Now don't call me on a random Saturday. Why? Because I'm gonna ask why. Hey,
For
we
what?
about to hit the club. Why?
For
we
what?
doing?
Oh, we just in there.
Nah, y'all
Easy,
got
my
it.
boy.
Y'all got it. Y'all hold that down.
Easy because
Hold that down.
most of the
But-
time it just be nothing productive.
Nah, it ain't.
It don't be nothing
Folk,
productive.
it ain't even safe outside no more, bro. They want to fight. They want you can't.
Shoot.
Man, it's too much, bro.
There ain't nobody
That make me
fighting.
so
It's
mad.
too much going on out there, bro. I don't want to do nothing, but like to that point though, it's different, bro. Cause it's just here in Atlanta. Cause you know if we go anywhere, and I'm glad, like you said, I'm glad summer's over, boy. Cause this was one of them summers.
one
It
of
was
them.
definitely one of those summers.
was one of
Even
them.
when you didn't even mean to do it, you did it.
It was one of them.
You did it.
How the hell
and-
I'm outside?
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
He did that.
Regardless though, I think it just matter. Like, and then too, if you already ain't going, now you got it set aside. I think it's a little different, man. Especially when you can have fun with it, and it's more of a better feeling and luxury to do it when I wanted to, as opposed to, well, I'm burnt out every weekend. We just
Forcing
doing it.
yourself to do it.
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm finna just
It'd
do
be
it.
funny when you go on the gram and you be seeing people like, oh, this summer about to be lit. Like, nigga, I was saying that when I was 17.
I was
in high
12
school
talking
still.
about summer lit.
Summer about to be lit. Nigga, I have work tomorrow.
I was just
What
about
are you
to say,
talking about?
Bro,
I got
that's
work.
the biggest thing I have never understood.
I got work.
It's Tuesday, and your Instagram story has you in the club till 4 o'clock. I got work.
Literally, I have work.
What do
tomorrow.
you mean the summer? Are you?
Am I doing something wrong?
It's different.
Bro,
Am I doing something wrong? Like,
it ain't even
how you in the club at Wednesday and then Friday and then maybe a Tuesday and
Bro, I don't know how
am I
they do
missing
it, bro.
something?
Them be the bottle girls, bro.
Let me the bottle
Nah,
girls.
bro.
Let me
It
the
don't
bottle
even be
girls.
burger, bro. It
hope
be
so.
man. Anybody hit that club, dog. It don't matter. They hit it mid-week, Monday, Wednesday. It don't matter.
Did you say date a bottle girl?
You think you could?
No.
No, sir. That's not happening. That's not happening.
To the curb.
Yeah,
See you, baby.
Walking around with that
I love
ass
me a
out.
bottle girl though.
Walking around with that ass
I love a
out.
bottle girl in the
With a
bartender.
bottle of
I
Donna.
love it.
Yeah, they
I
cool.
love it.
They good to look at when you in the club.
Ain't even
She
good to
look
look at.
good.
You bringing me the best thing and I wanted all day. This liquor. Hand it here. I ain't got nothing.
Yep, do a
It
little
look
dance.
good. Yeah, do your dance.
Yep,
Pop
with a
it.
little light.
Bring me that drink
And
now.
pour them shits up.
Pour that up.
Girls do deserve to make that money though. I ain't gonna lie. Cause they
I'll
definitely
pay you.
decide how much I'm about to spend. Like, don't bring the ugly bottle girl over here and think I don't want the
I'm not
bottle.
spending that.
No,
I'm not
I
spending
I don't want
that.
this bio.
But most of the time they be pretty though. I know in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I'm glad you stopped. Me.
She drinking. She pretty. She drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, immediately.
Damn.
Make
Nah.
sure they don't hire no ugly folks.
Yeah, that's
They-
what I'm saying.
They hire folks with
Booty.
a high with booties
Yeah.
and a high Instagram follower.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
what
they
it
make
is.
them pump that. It really is. Yeah, that's their job though. It's a job.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a girl that don't got a job or that's her job?
Good job. Now, I don't think I could do it just me personally.
No, it's not.
Because you in too many people's faces.
Vetting.
Exactly.
I told you vetting. Damn,
Too many people
you do.
facing and
What's
you
your
gotta kinda,
profession?
like, touch the shoulder.
Yeah, you gotta do
What you want to drink? Now I can't hear you. She get. What you drinking on? Nah,
you
but
smell
that's
good
too many
and shit.
niggas. Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
many
yeah,
niggas you
nah.
touching all up on, getting in their ears,
She done-
asking what
she
kind of
done-
Julio
yeah.
they want. Blanco Reposado, who you gotta go. No,
That's that stuff women will say. Yeah, it takes a real man to do that.
Nah, get you
Woman
one.
say you a real man.
Get you
you
one.
doing
Go.
some whole ass shit.
Go, my boy.
Moral
You a
of the
fish.
story is, man, outside is dead. Dog.
Straight on outside, bro.
It is.
So
Straight outside.
what's our next journey? Outside was like 18 to like 23.
Bro, the next
Well,
journey
we
is-
couldn't even get in the club at 18, so
Man,
21 to 24. I say
I'm gonna
outside.
tell you the next journey, bro.
What's the next journey?
Stamping the passport.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
First
the
you
only
outside,
journey
you
it is.
overseas.
Look here, I don't want to act a fool in Atlanta. I'm finna act a fool over there in Jamaica. I'm finna act a fool in DR. I don't care. We
Got my
ain't nothing to
shit
do
on
out here.
stamp. Some bullshit.
You ain't got
I'm
no
putting them
stamps
on
your
them
passport?
stamps,
Bro, I
gang.
got my shit and I didn't use that bit not once.
You playing
Bullshit.
stamp? Man, mine
I got
stamped
about 9
out.
in mine.
I had to get
passport
another
expired.
passport because I ran out of pages in my first one.
Damn, CEO.
Definitely ran out of pages in the first one.
They make
That
it
boy
bad.
stamping
Another
them
200.
Definitely. My whole family had to get two.
Some people don't even let you get a stamp no more though. Like
Yeah,
DR
man.
was tripping. We don't stamp.
Yeah,
like,
they
can I
don't
get
do
a
some
stamp? She's
stamps.
like, I had to ask
Some
her
folk
twice.
don't
I'm
do
like, you can't give me a stamp.
Cause they be holding up the line. They be
Yeah.
tripping.
Yo,
on-
first, see, that's that shit that make me mad. Don't tell me no and you got the stamp.
Oh,
But they
got
don't.
it.
But they don't do stamps no more. You have to literally.
Sometimes
ask
you
them.
don't see
You
it.
have
Some,
to ask them.
some is mandatory though,
Yeah.
because you can't even.
Mhm.
But some places, nah, they ain't tripping.
But
Get
even
in here,
when-
get out.
Even when
Get
I'm
in,
out
get
the country, bro, I don't even like. I be doing excursions, and then by the time I get back from the excursion, I'm knocked, bro. Like
Nah.
outside is
Are
done
you
for
that
me.
kind of vacationer?
Oh,
Because
for
you know
sure.
they got the relaxers, the people who want to go see
I'm like
the
a mix.
town.
Like first day, boom. I
Yeah.
sleep one, just lay on the pool, get a little
Truth.
drink, get a little shot.
Truth.
Second day, I'm ready to jump off a cliff somewhere.
Immediately.
Monkeys,
Something.
ATV, some nut ass shit. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Crazy
Get me
work.
out. Mexicans take me an hour away, and I'm
Yeah.
in the middle of the jungle touching a monkey jumping
Yeah.
off a cliff.
See,
And I'm in the club same night.
I don't want
See,
to do
that's
the
a lot.
information.
I cannot, bro. On my birthday,
no.
bro,
I'm
I
hitting
couldn't
the club
even make the
same
club
night.
that night after the excursion. Was
I hit the
done.
club in every country. That's fun to me. I get the black truck, pull up.
I
hop
make it
out
one night.
dolo,
I make it one
and
night.
I'm gone.
Dog, I'm a cruise person, bro.
You gotta get off
You
that
gotta
boat.
get off that boat.
You gotta
bro.
get off that
You gotta
boat.
get off that boat, bro. I
Get
love
out that
cruises
boat.
too, bro.
Cruise
Cruises
fun,
are
though.
amazing, but you gotta get off.
You
that
gotta
boat.
get off that boat, bro.
And
You gotta
I
get
do,
off that boat.
I do.
That
bro.
shit's
I just
amazing, bro.
When
love
you get
being
out
on
that boat,
It's a lit
it's crazy.
because
lit.
you get to see like what do they call localers?
Yeah, you see how they living over there for
Yeah,
real. Like you
like
really
cruise
see
give
the
you a
town.
glimpse
And
because
see,
you.
I guess that's the difference though, because I don't give a fuck how y'all living over here.
But it ain't even like that. It's like from your ride on the air, like picture this, picture it. Like you, if yo,
I'm in this bitch to get lit. I'm in the club on the table. Turn.
But when you go out there and you see like
and you
different-
see
your
it,
perspective, of
yeah,
life,
your
though.
perspective
They give you a
change because you
different
like, oh dang, that's not really how people living over it. You just over here turning up, but they living like
what I'm saying
it's mess. I see
feel
what
like
you
that's
saying.
even worse. So you
It
go
is.
over there, see how them people live. Like, yo, that's so sad. All right, I'm at the club. Like, what? Like,
No, but when you go, but
No,
it gives you
we
a
ain't
different
saying that.
perspective of
It
like
is-
just
yeah.
everything outside of America.
Yeah.
like it's different. Like you gotta like see it to understand. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was like this. Like you gotta see that to understand. Like damn,
Totally,
I
bro.
didn't know
It's
it was
just
like
different.
this, bro. Like you don't know until you actually go and. Now I ain't talking about go to Haiti and walk through the
Yeah,
trenches.
nah.
bro.
I'm about to say, like,
But like,
Nah,
Pete
hell
did,
no, I
Pete
ain't
did
talking
like
about
in Aruba, they don't have they have an interstate, but they don't have no stoplights. So everything they have is a roundabout. They don't have no stop signs, no stoplights. That's crazy. And you can hit top speeds, ain't no speed limit, and they know
That's just like Cancun.
yeah, almost. I don't think Cancun has stoplights either.
Yeah.
But there's little spots like that where you be like, dang, This how they do that? Like that's crazy. Like little stuff like that.
I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy kind of seeing stuff like that. I don't want to do that when I'm on vacation.
True. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm paying, I'm here. I'm paying to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not coming over here to evaluate y'all. Now I'm sad as shit. Now I'm over here sad. These niggas can't eat.
Bro.
That ain't that.
Bro, it ain't saying that. You see
I'm
it.
walking around in foam runners. Cuz can't eat. Cuz over here in poverty. I'm just over here speculating like, oh, that's so sad.
Nah, bro, you just seeing it as you glancing
bro,
by,
you
bro.
just
You ain't
seeing it,
out
bro.
there with it, bro. You
That's what I'm
just
saying. Exactly.
And you're not out there with
riding
no.
by. Look at it's so sad. It's so, on the way to the club, bro.
Turn the music
No,
up.
you're not on the way to the
Alright,
club,
close.
bro.
Turn the music up.
You go out there with the locals, you walk around, you talk about it, you learn their history. Like,
Exactly,
we
bro.
got this imported, this is imported. We got Mexico, we got tequila. Bananas are imported from here to the United States. We don't have no cars. Cars are all like it teaches
little
you.
stuff.
And it does, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I like the cruises, because when we take a little stop, I learn about that at the bar.
Okay.
You know,
What?
bro, them people at the bar.
I know what you're talking about. I understand that. They do know. But we're talking about the real locals.
I'm talking about a real tourist.
Real
like a
local.
tourer, like
Tour to he from there. He know that he wake up to take you around and show you little stuff.
He not gonna
that's
bring
what
you
I'm
to the
saying. I
actual
don't like
poverty
it.
where you see somebody.
Nah, he
on
not
the-
taking you to the
on the
trenches.
concrete with
That's what I'm
somebody.
I
saying.
don't like doing stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't like when you got to get in the van, ride around. Like when I used to go on vacation with my mom and my granny and them, and they used to do that, and we used to have to go with them. Bro, that shit used to make me so mad. Like I don't want to do it.
So what would you rather be doing? Swimming?
He just want to turn up all day. He
want
want to turn up all day.
Well, I don't care. I'm sorry. When I'm on vacation, I don't care about you. I'm not in school. I'm on vacation. I don't want to know about your history.
Yeah.
This, that, and the other while I'm on vacation.
Bro, but
So
then when
when
else
are
are
you
you going to
gonna learn?
learn
Yeah, that's what I'm
that?
saying.
It's
When else are you
about
gonna learn?
learning and acquiring knowledge,
But
bro.
I'm saying if I go over there and I'm just like spending time there,
It's always gonna be vacation. Bro.
It's always,
when you
bro.
gonna
You're
go
not
there,
just
it's not
going to, you finna buy a house over there or something? You just said it's poverty, so I know you don't want to stay nowhere.
How the hell you gonna go to Aruba that's not vacation or Cancun that's not vacation?
You just have to be, even
always gonna be
Jamaica,
go
bro.
and live abroad and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. That's cool.
You want to go live abroad, now you forced to learn about it?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of living abroad.
No,
You
nigga.
go
You already know.
I'd rather learn it for 4 days and I'm out.
Exactly.
No,
I'd rather
see,
learn.
I'm not doing that.
I just want to learn like the look, like
Little stuff,
Like, they'll
bro.
teach you about stuff you're interested in.
Interested
like
in.
plants, different plants they have out there, food, growing, how they farm. Like they won't just bring you to the middle of the hood and be like, "Oh, he's poor, he can't eat." You be like, "Damn." Like, that's not what they
Yo,
teach
that's not
you.
funny, bro. I'm
They
sorry.
show you the
That's not
prime
funny,
minister's
but
house. You be like, "Oh, the
Exactly,
prime
bro. They
minister
show you
live like
five
a king out
stuff,
here,
bro.
bro."
You pull
And
up
then
on the
they'll show you
prime minister, they
plants,
outside scrapped
bananas,
up,
yeah,
all
like-
type of stuff. You be like, dang, he really got security
Like, they'll show
outside
you
the house.
interesting stuff about the government. And you can compare, like, yo, it's really way different out here. Bro.
Different.
Get me back to the boat now, but damn, it's
Immediately.
definitely different, dog.
You see a gas price, they say .69. You like, what?
Right.
It's little stuff, bro.
No, I don't really see homeless people out there.
Not
You see
as
poor
like
people.
you see people, yeah,
Yeah, and they
you
be
see
and they
people
be making
right
like
there.
little trinkets and stuff and ask for $1 and stuff, but you don't see like
You don't
straight
see-
like Atlanta,
not like
homeless,
Atlanta.
no shoes,
Yeah,
like
right.
I need food, like nah, you don't really,
Not as
nah.
bad. I'll say it's not as
Yeah,
bad.
not as
You
bad,
still
yeah.
see it, but it's
Yeah.
not as bad. Especially in the
I don't think I've ever seen like a straight like homeless person in the country, outside the country. Like when I go on tours, I see like poor people that are in poverty, but I haven't seen like just like straight like, you know, when you go to land,
Yeah, I
you see
think
like
I've seen a
homeless
few.
people.
Yeah, it's not as many, but it's
Yeah,
just.
it's not.
I mean, Puerto Rico had a high
For real.
rate.
See, I'm
I'll
Puerto
find
Rican,
the
but I
most.
ain't been to Puerto Rico. Only time I was in Puerto Rico was on a cruise, and they started trying to speak
Over that little
Spanish.
spot,
that nigga
I
nah.
forgot the name of it, bro. Dang, I can't think of it. But they got a little spot. It's like a little square. It's
Damn.
like it's probably like 20 bars through there type thing, bro. And it's like a whole block of it. You go around them blocks, man, you just see them out there. But that's probably like the only one I've really seen. And I've been a few places.
I feel like I would move out the country.
I'm definitely moving out the country. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I would get a
I'm
house
gone.
outside the country. I wouldn't move anywhere
I'm
besides
gone.
the country.
Where would you move if you would?
Bahamas,
I don't know if I would move.
Bahamas is
Aruba.
up there.
Mexico.
I definitely got. I definitely want Mexico, West Coast and East Coast.
I gotta see what kind of food going on first.
Ooh.
I can't go nowhere and I can't be trying no.
You gotta know about it. You gotta know about
They
it.
don't
Eat
got
live
guns.
octopus and shit.
Exactly.
I've never-
In the UK, they don't got guns.
But see, that's knowledge.
But you see, I learned that from TV though. But on the TV show, they
This
be
nigga
running
said
up on
TV.
you. You want to get shift, bro? I don't want to get cut, yo.
I'm about to poke the Ute, bro.
I'm about to poke you, bro. Oh God.
Back up, bro.
I'm not ready for that. I don't want to go over there and get stabbed.
But see, I ain't going over there. We're talking about isolated beach house, and it's set up. Like, I want one in Jamaica. I want one.
I haven't been to Jamaica.
Jamaica's lit,
I want to
bro.
go to Jamaica so bad.
Jamaica's lit. Nah, I'm talking about stay out there. Let's go. COB take over Jamaica. Ryu, get at me. I got something. I got Ryu, get at me. We already plugged
We're
in.
gonna do a vlog. We're gonna post up.
We gonna shoot a
podcast.
pod on the. Well, hey, we gonna cook it.
Okay.
We gonna cook it. COB on the next
2028.
Nah, I don't know what he
2050, man.
It'll be 28, gang.
bro. We gotta that traveling hot though, bro. We gotta get. We gonna get some
more on that traveling.
Yeah, we gonna bring a world traveling here
Y'all have
soon.
to subscribe some more. That's what that means.
Definitely,
Like,
and
y'all
I
have to show
appreciate
some more love.
all the support we've been getting. Though we actually been getting a lot of support.
Nah, there's
a lot
love
of
out there.
feedback.
There's love out
A lot
there.
of y'all trying to get up on here, but you know,
Vetting.
it's a lot of vetting we got to do.
We
man.
gotta vet.
It's
We gotta
you
vet.
know,
We gotta upgrade our shit.
Yeah, we gonna get in a studio right now. Right now we at a private studio, aka a basement. Okay, but
All
we're gonna actually get a studio so we
The
can get more
COB
guests on
mansion
here.
basement, bro. Don't tell them too much about the
we
mansion,
damn
bro.
sure ain't doing that now.
Yeah.
But we gonna get we gonna get them a nice. We gonna get a nice. Cause we want some more guests.
Upgrades on the way, man. We ain't gotta keep telling them what they
Hitting the bosses
knowing.
up. Tell us who y'all want on here.
For
Fuck it,
sure.
You know we ain't no broke.
we
nigga.
working with you.
We'll
We
get a
working
little
with
No,
you.
we
studio.
working with something,
Get
man.
some
Get
bosses
up.
in here. Hey, we got another guest coming up soon. We ain't gonna spoil who it is.
Yes,
but
sir.
We got one coming in. We gonna interview.
good
On
him.
the way.
It's a good one.
Yes, sir.
No,
But
no way.
on that note, we gonna walk our way out of here, man. It was a great episode. It's your boy Big Win. Bosses, talk to him.
Man, y'all already know, man. It's your boy CEO Cam. We out of here.
Man, this lad of playing Poppy. You know what's happening.
It's your boy, still the biggest, not the littlest, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That boy is still the
Yes,
biggest.
sir. Another one, man. Another one.
Outta here,
Appreciate
man.
the support, gang.
Love.